All right, we are now going to make some Cathead biscuits, and that's a buttermilk biscuit on this particular recipe. So I'm going to go over the ingredients, everything that you're going to need to put this together. We'll start out with some all-purpose flour. That'll be 2 cups of the all-purpose flour. Then we're going to take a little bit of sugar, about 3 tablespoons of that sugar, throw in with that flour. Then 1 teaspoon of baking powder in with it. Then a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda to go with it, topped with a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. We're going to stir all that together, get it well blended. Then we'll take our Crisco, go ahead and put in about 1/3 of a cup of that shortening in there, and cut it in with this dough cutter. After it's all really blended in well, then it's time to add the buttermilk, and that'll be 1 cup of buttermilk that we'll be adding into that. We'll take the big fork here, stir that all together until it makes a nice round ball. You might have to throw a little more flour on it if it's too sticky, or you might have to, if it's too dry, add a little more buttermilk. But that's going to be one of those things you'll just have to judge for yourself when you're cooking this. Once that ball is established, we'll knead it on this floured board right here and kind of get it to where we want it and roll it out. Cut our biscuits with the biscuit cutter, throw them into the Dutch oven as we cut them out one by one. And that Dutch oven needs to be a little bit oiled where it doesn't stick. Then we'll come over and with our fire, we'll take some coals, put on the bottom of that tank head, set the oven on top, then go ahead and put some coals on top of the lid. There again, that spin every 5 minutes, give it 1/4 of a turn each direction. Top one direction, bottom of the oven the other. Now at about 10 to 12 minutes, you might want to take a peek inside of there just to see how it's doing. And it's most likely going to be ready to come off of that fire off the bottom and let it finish on top. There again, you've got that more direct heat when it's cooking on the bottom, where you've got a gap of air on the top. So be sure and check that. 20 minutes, you'll have your very own Buttermilk Cat-Head biscuits that you are gonna love, guaranteed. Now, if you're gonna do this at home in your oven at the house in the kitchen, well, you're gonna get you a biscuit pan, lightly grease it, set that oven to 425 degrees. At that, it's gonna take somewhere between 16 and 18 minutes to bake off in your oven at the house. That's if you want to do it the city slicker way, the greenhorn way, go ahead. We're going to do it the cowboy way here though, with the Dutch oven and some hot coals.